And we're going to finish the 15th chapter of Superman Last Son of Krypton by Elliot S. Magen. It is called The Caper. When we last left off, we had Clark and Steve arguing over what tastes better, Ma Kent's pineapple drink or a Bloody Mary. Then Lex Luthor called WGBS to talk to Clark to try to get a hold of Superman. Clark is frantically trying, using his X-ray vision, to trace where the call is coming from. He just figured it out, and now he's asking for a pencil to write down the directions that Luthor has given him. Excuse me, would you hold on while I get a pencil to write all this down? He'd found Luthor. He was in a telephone booth at the corner of St. Mark's Place and First Avenue. You mean you weren't writing this down when I told you? No, please hold on. Luthor was fit for a pen at the zoo. You screaming Dumbo, Kent! If there's one thing I can't abide in people who manage to get as successful as you, it's incompetence. If you worked for me, I'd... Luthor was up in the air, phone booth and all, 30 feet off the ground and held aloft by a flying figure trailing a red cape. Hello? Hello, Mr. Luthor? Came a voice from the dropped receiver as the thick telephone cable unwound after the rising booth from below the street. Hello, are you still there, Mr. Luthor? Came the words from Superman's throat, projected by super ventriloquism through the receiver until the instant the cable snapped at the floor of the phone booth. He set his burden on the roof of a 3-story building with a cleaning shop on the ground floor. Superman had no need to ask the first question. He stole it! He stole it! The little twerp Lightfoot snapped it out from under my nose like an apple off a cart. Lightfoot? Superman joined Luthor's conversation. John Lightfoot, the crooked philologist! He must have done it before yesterday, old man. He's very dead. He's not dead. He made it out of the crash. He was here in Metropolis, and he stole it. Hate to contradict you, but I saw him before the police got there. I would have gotten there first, too, if he hadn't died instantly. It was quite horrible. You saw him? Dead? I did. Then who? Luthor fell silent and thoughtful and built up his late mood by degrees across the words. Who stole my document? You'll tell me all about it on the way to your favorite jail cell upstate. You don't want to take me back to jail. I'll help you find it. I want the document found. Trust me, I'll find it. Next time, figure out another story. The Kryptonian grabbed for Luthor's arm. Luthor yanked back his upper arm, pulling back something in his pocket. A spark leaped at Superman's hand as he touched Luthor. I said listen to me! Ouch! What was that? An electrical charge, strong enough to take out the whole Metropolis Police Department and a couple of platoons of Marines if necessary. Unfortunately, it affects you like a sudden attack from a bubble bath. No more tricks, come on and... No, damn it, listen to me, don't you understand? Don't you see I won't allow it? Tell me all about it on the way up to... Keep your paws off me, freak! He pulled a tiny lead-encased pistol from that pocket, and Superman froze. I'm not ready for a fight. But you know I can put one up. I'll use this if I have to. Superman could see what the gun was, his X-ray vision, like any radiation. Superman could not see what the gun was. His X-ray vision, like any radiation, was unable to penetrate the heavy metal lead. He was wary. There was nowhere Luthor could go, although the criminal had fooled him before. This stuff was just to get out of any tight spots in case some overeager cop recognized me on the street. I won't fight you. I just want to tell you I won't have his papers falling into the hands of a Philistine. Just take it easy there, Luthor. You probably can't hurt me, but we're in the middle of a crowded city. Einstein, you mean? It's Einstein you're talking about? His words! I won't allow it! And don't talk to me like some pimple-faced kid with a zip gun. I'm a pro. Offhand, I'd say you already allowed it. I wouldn't have thought Einstein was one of your big heroes. Who do you think were my heroes? You pigeon-brained muscle man? Capone? Hitler? You? What do you take me for? An escaped felon. In less than the blink of an eye, Luthor suddenly saw his weapon lying at his feet and felt his arms being held motionless from behind him. The voice came from behind him now, and a misguided man. You have your heroes notwithstanding. What is that thing on the floor? Luthor let out a resigned breath. A pipe lighter, if you must know. Let's go. Superman scooped the criminal up in both arms for a 35-minute flight of slightly less than 60 miles. Luther caught a cold. And that is the end of chapter 15.